Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a no makeup look, but since it is summertime, it's going to be more summer based, and I'm going to show you kind of how to take care of your skin and what you can do to have your makeup be good for like the summer weather. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be looking for stuff, and like I'm all over the place because I haven't really had time to go through and reorganize my stuff since I've been back, so it's gonna be a mess. So I wanted to talk to you quick about these two primers from e.l.f. One is the hydrating face primer and the other one is poreless face primer. This one has a really like weird smell to it. It's like minty, and I don't like nothing fragranced on my skin, just because things that tend to lean more towards a fragrance are not really good for sensitive skin or acne prone skin. It didn't break me out, but I just don't know if I love the smell of that one. This one has no fragrance, and so I'm going to be using this. So I'm going to start with this, but since this is a summer video, I'm going to be doing SPF, so I'm not going to be doing too much of a primer. So that's basically like it for the primer. I'm not gonna go crazy. This primer is a little bit like oily, but it's moisturizing, so that's probably why, because it's good for dry skin. Okay, move along. I'm trying to find my paper towel that I had. I've been kind of using the Banana Boat Ultra Sport sunscreen. It's the SPF 100. I don't like to get burnt. I don't like my skin to be in the sun for that long. I try to avoid the sun as much as I can because the sun is very damaging for your skin. It makes you age faster. You could get skin cancer, whatnot. So I avoid it at all costs when I can. And if I'm going to be in the sun, then I use SPF 100. This is not, like, it doesn't give you a reflect problem when you take pictures. It's a little bit thick. It comes out white, but it's a little bit thick, so you do have to kind of rub it in. I'm going to just show you like putting it on my cheek for today's video, but I put it on my full face. And it goes on pretty good, like it becomes kind of translucent as you rub it in, and it doesn't leave you looking chalky or anything like that. Give me 1 second. So applying SPF is really important, especially for the summertime. So I would do this before you put on any kind of foundation or concealer. This one works really well with building products on top of it. It's not going to make you look dried out, cracky, or look cakey. So I'm going to use something more light coverage, very sheer. I'm using the CoverGirl Ultra Smooth Foundation. If I look a mess, it's because I'm not really doing anything and I'm tired. My hair is also not done. I really don't care. Also, just to say, you don't have to do what I do. Everybody has their own thing, so just do what works best for you. When I'm doing a no makeup look, I use minimum amounts of makeup, and I try to do it to look as natural as possible. So this foundation is pretty sheer coverage, but that's okay. I just want to look healthy. I want to look dewy. I don't want to look like I'm covering too much, because then it doesn't look like no makeup look. So I blend that in. I do kind of like a bouncing motion. I have to get my mirror to look. So I had to get my mirror. I can't talk like always. So I'm just like doing this, it's also pretty good to have a little mirror to kind of use as you're doing a video. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to look for my contour. So I feel like every time I come to film, I'm sick. So I have a little bit of a cold. So I'm doing my contour different. I'm doing it as light and as natural as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brush to apply the gel contour. So I do this just to give it a more narrow kind of look, and it's a little more natural than going in with just the thick line. I find that this thins out my nose a little more better than a thick line. So that's basically what I do. And that's all I'm going to do. Because this is really a no makeup look, you don't want to do too much because then it's not going to be no makeup. It's going to be a lot of makeup. You're going to look cakey. You're going to look really like unnatural, and you don't want that for a no makeup look. Okay, hold on. So I take my concealer. I love how my camera gives me 7 minutes to film. The other day I had like 30 minutes to film. It gives me different time limits. I don't know what's up with that. So I blend out my contour because I could already tell that I'm probably going to have to do 2 videos. The way I talk, 7 minutes is definitely not enough. So see what I mean? It gives you kind of a more natural kind of a contour instead of looking too bronzed or anything like that. And then I'm going to go in so my video just got cut off, guys, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm concealing some areas. I don't even know what I was doing because it just frustrated me so much that just shut off. My phone gives me like different time limits depending on videos and files I have already. Which is like really ridiculous. So it looked pretty crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this in, and then I'm going to get right into my eyes because I'm going to run out of time again probably. And the reason why I conceal around my nose and my lip is because I have hyperpigmentation there, so I conceal those spots more. So some people could just look into the like camera and do their makeup. I can't do that, so I'm sorry guys. I have to look into my little mirror. So that's basically all for concealer. I'm going to show you real quick just because I don't want to not film. What is going on my cheek? Hold on. This video is in shambles, but the next one won't be. I promise. So I'm gonna go in with, look, like today is just like not my day here today. Okay, so I'm going in with my setting powder, kind of. It's a translucent one. And I'm just setting down everything that I've done so far. Sometimes I just do this because I look really good with no makeup. And sometimes I don't, so I do a little more. So now I'm going to go into eyes. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go in with a pink based dollar store eye primer. I'm going for a more pink kind of nude look. So typically when you do a no makeup look, they're usually in the gold, champagne, taupe, pink family. You can play around a little bit with a like mauve crease or a rose colored crease and a light brown, but you don't want to really do anything too dark when you're doing a no makeup look. Like you wouldn't go and do a full-on smoky eye. That's not something that's for this kind of a look. So don't do that. So now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. This is like awkward. So for me, sometimes I just like to do a little bit of a concealer, a primer, sunblock, and mascara. I don't really always like to do eye makeup, but we're going to do it today. So I'm going to use MAC Naked Lunch. I have this one in a single. We're going to do this on the lid. I have to find a crease shade. So I'm going into my Morphe palette, the 35F, the Frost one. I'm going to be using the shade Illusion. I'm not going to hold it up and show you just because I don't have time for that. So I'm going to go in with this color Illusion from the Morphe 35F palette on my lid if I could open my mirror. What is going on here? Okay, so I tend to kind of start with my left eye. This is a pretty nice kind of neutral kind of crease shade. It's hard for me to talk and do it, but if I want to deepen it up, which I might actually do, it's pretty light. I'm going to insert pictures at the end of this anyway. I'm going into the Rose Gold Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm gonna go in with All Night. The tiniest bit though, because this is a little bit of a darker brown. So I just do that, and I kind of just follow my eye shape. I don't take it out too far, but I don't bring it up too high either. So that is all for my crease shade. Now I'm gonna find, you know, it's really good to probably have everything set up before you film instead of looking for everything. Now I'm going in with my lid shade. So I'm taking Naked Lunch on my lids. I'm gonna put, hold on. So it's really light. I'm actually going to go with my finger because why not? Sometimes shimmery shades, they come out better when you use your finger. So this is really natural and just kind of pretty. So that's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a brow bone and inner corner highlight shade. I typically tend to go for something a little more glowy in those areas because it brings a lot of attention to your eyes. Like the littlest bit and I already look so much nicer. So I swear by this step because it's just going to bring a nice kind of dimension to the eye look. So that's all I do. That's it. So I'm going to do the other eye and then I'll come back for mascara. So that is basically all I'm doing for eyes. I'm going to go in with my mascara. Right now I'm loving this Wet n Wild Make a Length one. Sometimes I have a hard time with lighting, especially if I'm doing it in my room, my makeup, and one crease might look a little darker. So I don't know if that's the case. I'm going to put pictures at the end. So mascara helps a ton. Okay, so now I'm going to do my lower lash of mascara off camera. So I did a really light kind of coat of mascara on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. And then a little bit of highlighter, maybe like a gloss or something, and then you're done. So I don't do all that much with brows. I don't try to like change my eyebrow shape by any means. I fill it in a little bit. Just because there's like bald spots sometimes in your eyebrows, but when you kind of manipulate the shape of your natural brows, it throws off your whole makeup. It's okay if you want to like extend a little bit or fill in a little, but you don't want to make your own eyebrow shape on someone because that does not, it's not going to go good. That is like one brow. A lot of people are into just like gel brow products. I'm not. These kind of like less is more makeup looks tend to be what I go for. I'm running out of time. Ah, shit. I only have a minute left, so I'm applying this Wet n Wild makeup stick highlighter, and then I'm going to do my gloss and come back. So this is basically it, and this is the finished result. I used a more skin tone based highlighter, so you have a little bit of a healthy glow without looking like you have gold or pink on. It's just a really nice neutral toned. That's the Wet n Wild highlighter stick in When the Nude Strikes. I put on Modesty lipstick, and that is all. My video is gonna time out on me, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and subscribe. Bye, guys.